Hello, my name is Gary Robertson, the Chief Commercial Officer for xBrat Trading Software. I have something very exciting that I want to share with you that I hope you will find educating, empowering, and entertaining. We've got to have some fun in this wonderful world of trading, right? Here at xBrat Software Solutions, also known as Global Trading Software, we want all of our clients to be more successful in this wonderful world of trading. And whilst we have created a suite of fabulous trading indicators, we believe that we need to go a little further to ensure that our clients have more chance of success. First though, I think it's important for us to explain some things which are common throughout life. And these are the levels of mastery. It doesn't matter what type of life you're in, what occupation, what sector you work in, there's levels of mastery, and you will probably think about people you know that fit into one of these levels as I go through them. So, do you know anybody that's unconsciously incompetent? They don't even know that they're rubbish. And that's a dangerous place to be because they're going around and they just think they're good, but actually they're rubbish. In the trading world, these are the people who blame the markets for their lack of success, which is not very clever. The next level is actually a half decent level to be, where you are consciously incompetent. At least now you know you're rubbish, and now that you know you're rubbish, you can do something about it. You can follow that philosophy that the learners are the earners. You can engage in constant and never-ending improvement. You can improve yourself. And the idea is through time and repetition. And I do believe that repetition is the number one rule of all learning. Through time and repetition, you can then move from being consciously incompetent to being consciously competent. And that's a really nice place to be. You're still having to think about what you're doing, but you're moving up the levels of mastery. You're earning some good money if it's in trading right now. But then there are some people who are unconsciously competent. They don't even have to think about trading. They can see a trading chart. They can see an opportunity. They know where the market's going to go and they just go and do it. And it's like they've got magic dust or something. But they don't have magic dust. They just have wisdom on their side. And I like to think that our founder and CEO, Mr. Paul Bratby, has oodles of wisdom. You know, he's been successfully trading for over 20 years. He's created a suite of trading indicators to help people like you and I, and has even written a great book called Confluence, Not Coincidence. And he wants to help as many people as he can to be as successful as they can, and that's how he views his success. So his success is viewed by the success of others, which is really quite nice. So who do you know that's in level 1? We know loads of those. Who do you know that wants to get to level 4? It may be you. I don't know. But as we look at this sort of level of participation thing that goes on, people participate in trading in different levels. Some of them, they just join, don't they? Level 1, it's just a bit of fun. Let's see how it goes. And those who are desperate, you know, they think, oh, I'm going to do some trading to change my life immediately. It's not going to work for them. Some people go to some of these funded trader schemes, which unfortunately most of them really give a bad name to the good ones. Most of them just aren't good. They're just basically, you know, breeding grounds for receiving money for people who fail on these courses, and then the odd one goes through the plan. Level 2 in trading, they're dabbling. There's no serious commitment. Maybe they bought an indicator. Yeah, maybe taking a free one. Oh yes, because the free indicator is going to work and change their lives forever. And then level 3, maybe you get some hobby traders. You know, it's kind of a form of entertainment. Maybe their expectation levels aren't that high, but I don't know what hobbies you participate in, but I like doing Ironman triathlons. They're not cheap, that hobby. The hobby costs me money. You know, I don't make money from it. If I want to go away and buy a new bike, it's not £1,000 or $1,000. It's several $1,000s. I also play golf, so if I want a new putter, that's $350. And the reason why I'm talking about these things is because it seems perfectly natural to go and buy a new bike if I like triathlon. It seems perfectly natural to go and buy a new putter if I like golf or a new driver or whatever. And at this level of trading, if you don't appreciate that you're going to need to maybe buy some more indicators, you're never going to make some real money at it. It's just the way it is. I'm sorry. But level 4 is where it's still some fun. You're generating a little bit of income. You've got modest expectations and sort of modest commitment. Maybe you've got minimal expectations. You're not expecting too much, but it's making some money. Maybe paying for your beer money or something. Now, level 5 is where it starts to change. You've progressed through level 1, 2, 3, 4. Now level 5, you've got moderate commitment and expectations. You're learning more. You're buying more indicators. You can kind of think right at this point, I think this could work. I think if I actually just apply myself a little bit more, worked it a bit more, learned a bit more, I think I can make this work for me. I mean, after all, there are loads of people successful. At this point, it could be me. And then level 6 is where we get to realization. That's when you go from, it could be me. It is me. I'm enjoying this trading. I've learned to master the mundane. I'm following the process. I'm following the laws of success. My profitability is increasing. My losses are decreasing. I'm in a good place right now. And then you get to level 7 where you've got a high level of commitment and a high level of expectation. You have now changed your life because of this wonderful world of trading. You've got more money coming in now, doing less time. You know that some days is a good day to trade. Some days it's a bad day to trade. Those days you walk away and have a game of golf or do a triathlon or whatever. And for some people, they want to reach the pinnacle of this. And this level of participation is what I call mastery. And 0.1% of traders will ever reach mastery. 99% of 99% of people fail in trading. And when you've got over 90 million traders out there, that's a lot of people. 1% make some good money, and that's really good money. And then the 0.1% have achieved mastery. So why am I going through this with you? Well, it's kind of to set up our philosophy, the culture of our company. Because what we really want people to do is we really want people to come on a journey with us. And this is kind of our client roadmap. We want people, whether you are a novice trader, whether you have been trading for some time and not yet acquiring the results that you expected, we want you to join us at the start of a road. And let's call this first year. And we want you to maybe buy our buy-step heat map, buy Paul's book, Confluence Not Coincidence, and you will benefit from those two. I can tell you now. It's like one of the better investments you're going to make. By doing so, we will enroll you into our Getting Started training course for traders. That's not just for basic training. Traders who have been trading for years go through this course and they pick up some new skills. But the idea here is you start to learn the fundamentals of trading. You now are gaining more skills. And at this point, you might buy one of our light bundles. And as you buy one of these light bundles, you are then going to be upgraded, just like at school when we went through the years, into the next form, the next form, the next form. We'll then upgrade you to another training course. It's just part of what we do. So buy some of these indicators, get trained. Buy some more indicators, get trained. You can kind of get what's going on here. And then what happens is you start to increase your profitability. And just like any good business, as you increase your profitability, you want to invest more of that profitability back into the business. Now, the business in trading is likely to be you. And when you look at people around the world right now, most people spend more time planning a holiday than they do their life. And when you look back to last year, how much did you spend maybe on holidays, on nice clothes, on eating out, on takeaways? Maybe you bought some white goods, a fridge freezer, a washing machine, a television. Maybe you bought a car. How much did you invest on all of those things? And the likelihood is it's a lot of money. How much did you invest on this thing here, on your brain? Most people don't invest enough on their brain and they wonder why they're still where they are. And the definition of insanity is doing the same thing day in, day out, week in, week out, month in, month out, year in, year out, expecting a different result. No. So at this point, you increase in your profitability, you've got some extra money in your kitty, then you enroll onto our 8-week fast track day trading course. That's when you actually get to work alongside Paul. I mean, you get to work alongside Paul for 8 weeks. He's going to teach you some fantastic skills to once again improve your trading. Your profits are going up. You're now in third gear, but now you want to go on automatic gear. Automatic gear to me is where everybody should get to. It's just my personal opinion, but with the automated strategy builders, can you imagine optimizing some of these ASBs and when you're sleeping there trading? You know, maybe you're in America and London's open. Well, normally you wouldn't be up for London, but it works. Maybe you're in London and you won't be awake when New York opens. I don't know. But these ASBs are the place to go. So you've gone from first gear to second gear to third gear. You've gone to automatic gear. Now you're on cruise control. You are absolutely at the top of that level of participation. You are rocking and rolling and your life is fantastic. And that's kind of where I invite you to join us. Please understand that this journey, just imagine you're driving from Los Angeles to New York at nighttime. In that journey, your headlights are only going a few hundred meters, but you're still progressing towards your target. The route map is the same thing. We'll get you from A to B, no problem. Now, of course, we want to make profit as a business. Let's be open here. We want to make profit. But there's no better way of making profit than doing so in partnership with the clients who are also making profit. It's what we would call a win-win. A win for the client and a win for us. And that's why we build these education packages. That's why we want to build a relationship, and that relationship includes you. So please, come on board with us. Buy that book, Confidence Not Coincidence. Go to Amazon or Barnes & Noble, get that book. Buy the Buy-Step Heat Map. Email me, Gary@globaltradingsoftware.com. I'll enroll you onto the Getting Started training course for traders, and then let's progress through this journey together. My time's over, and I do thank you for yours. Have a fantastic day.